Hey my friends, welcome back to Falcons RC, the home of the scale foamy jets. Check it out, it's looking very nice. We have a very nice looking piece of foam here. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how I make them turbines, and then we come back in here for more details. Okay guys, here we have it. What I'm going to attempt to do is called the casing for my turbine. So I'm going to try to use this foam. The reason for the wood is to use it as a guide to cut the hole on it. I just have a hot wire right here. As you see, nothing to it. It's very simple. Use a guitar string. It's on this edge right here. And you just connect it into a battery. It's nothing to it. Let's see if this thing is hot yet. I just basically cut a bunch of pieces of this foam and put them together. You see, it is hot. You see, I cut guys in here, so let's see if this works. Okay guys, wish me luck. We are out, and we are out to see what we got here. This was my first time guys, so I don't think it was such a bad job to be the first time for me cutting this thing. Let me see what we got here. I'm gonna put this thing together. And that is our hole for our EDF. Nice. Okay guys, as you see, we have it right here right now, and I can honestly tell you that I didn't think this foam was gonna be sandable, because we know that this type of foam breaks very easy, and I'm very surprised that it actually was available to sand it down. What I did though, I basically shaved the whole thing first with a knife, and then sand it with a 220 sandpaper, and I'm very surprised that it's turning out that good. And what I'm going to be doing now guys, I'm going to fold the whole thing with all these strips that you see here that I cut out, and then we're going to see how it's gonna look. Okay guys, let's keep working on these casings. Okay guys, here we have our two turbine casings ready for sanding. See the nice hole over there. See I don't know if you can tell the belly on the bottom. I'm probably sure you can. There is the belly where I'm going to be holding my ESC. They're going to be available to open in half, so I can get to my electronics in there. Okay guys, let's just go ahead and sand it. Okay guys, I'm going to show you this on video. As you see right here, I covered the whole turbine casing with this lightweight sparkling. You can get this at Lowe's too. It's going to be on the paint department. See, fast and final, lightweight sparkling. It's a very little container. You can get it on a big one too. This one is about $3.50. The big one is about $8 to $9, something like that. This lightweight sparkling, my friends, I realized the other day that it's not just good to cover your holes, like your gaps. It's also very good to give you a nice smooth surface. Like whenever I was gluing the nose into my Mirage 2000, and I was fixing some stage, covering some holes. I realized that with that sparkling stuff, after you sand it, your surface is very nice and smooth. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using that stuff. I'm going to just apply it lightly to the whole fuselage, wings, and every single part of my airplane. So whenever I finish it, I'm going to sand it nice, and it's going to be a very smooth looking airplane too. because you know, whenever you have a foamy airplane, you know that you can, even after you paint it, you can still see like a little holes. I don't know how is it called, but you know what I'm talking about, like the pores in your skin, you know. So whenever I do that with this thing on it, sanded nice, you're not gonna see any of that. It's basically going to look like a balsa airplane, you know, like these ones, like the one that you cover with this plastic. So it's gonna be a nice looking jet. Okay guys, let's just keep working on this thing. Okay guys, as you see right here, this is going to be magnetized in place. So if I ever have to get in here to check my speed control or my engine, I can just pull it off place and then just put it back in there with the magnets. This part right here is going to be with magnets too, so I can get it off to get to my servo that is going to be here, the one for my rudder, and to these connections that I'm going to be making here. And okay guys, everything so far, everything is awesome, looking perfect, looking nice. The only problem I have is the problem I did not want it to have, and I have it guys. I was testing them engines and I only getting 1 pound and 4 ounces of thrust out of them. They're supposed to give me 1 pound and 12 ounces of thrust, and I only getting 1 and 4, and that is not good my friends, because this airplane is gonna be very heavy. As you see right there at the moment, it's almost 3 pounds. Let's just go ahead and put this battery on the top. You know, let's say whenever I finish the nose and everything, you know, the weight I'm gonna have, it's probably not gonna be this much though, but let's just go ahead and do it just to give me a good idea. Yep, it's gonna be a 3 pound jet guys, almost 3 pounds right there, and I do not like that at all, because I'm gonna be having a 2.5 pounds of thrust engines. They're gonna have to be trying to pull a 3 pound jets, and that is not good. Although this test was with a 3-cell LiPo though, so what I'm gonna have to do, I'm probably just gonna have to make me a connector to put these two. These are 2-cell LiPos, so I'm just gonna have to wire them to make them to work as a 4-cell. In that way I can probably get the 3 pounds of thrust that I really need to get this thing off the ground. Although I can probably get it off the ground with a 2.5 pounds of thrust though. I'm just gonna need a very long run weight, and I don't really have that. On that part where I'm flying my jets, I do not have a run weight at all. I have some, and the walkways are like, you know, turning and all the steps, so I'm not gonna have a very much room to take off. Okay guys, let's just hope everything goes fine. Let's see, whenever I get my new speed control, if I can get those 3 pounds of thrust that I need, that I want. And let's see what happens guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet, so you can see if this nice Learjet 55 is going to fly or not. Okay guys, thank you for watching. See you next flight.